Hi, I'm Professor Delonix, and today I'm here in downtown Winter Haven for Mega Lucario Raid Day. It's an awesome raid event with a lot of bonuses, so let's go through a few of them real quick. For this event, we're going to get 5 free raid passes, no matter if you pay for the ticket or not, which I did. I learned that we're going to get those 18, total of 18 passes if you pay for the research, so I went ahead and I did that. But no matter what, you're going to get an increased chance of encountering shiny Lucario, 1.5 times more experience from raid battles, and an increased chance of Candy XL. Those bonuses in and of themselves make this an awesome event. But in addition to that, if you pay for the ticket, you get a extra raid passes, like I just mentioned, up to 18, and the one from the previous day making 19. And also you can get an increased chance of Candy XL, even more than the event already gives. And then also, once you catch Lucario, every Lucario you catch will have 1 guaranteed Candy XL. So that's awesome. And then in addition to that, you get 3 times XP from battles and 2 times Stardust from raid battles. So amazing rewards for Mega Lucario Raid Day. And on top of that, being an awesome Pokemon, I expect to see a lot of people and getting a lot of raids done. Also, Lucario will learn Force Palm, an awesome addition to its move pool. It'll make it better in a lot of aspects of the game. Downtown Winter Haven has a ton of Pokestops and a ton of gyms. It's one of the main reasons why I come down here for these big events. The route that we'll be taking today is 7. We'll be walking between 7 gyms in this area. I'll put it up on the screen for you guys to see. But we're gonna go through the library, down to this big water fountain in the middle of the park down here. And then there's a fancy clock that they call the Times Square clock that has a gym. And we'll make our way down to the water tower, and there's a nice huge mural over there. We're gonna go, there's a couple of gyms down there called Public Art, that's the gym. And then we're gonna make our way to First Baptist Church, and then to the post office, and then restart our route back up and get as much done as we can. But as you can see in my game, that there are just Pokestops everywhere. And that's one of the main reasons why we came here, is that there are a lot of resources and a lot of gems all kind of tightly packed together. And it's sort of a central area for people in Polk County. If you live on West Polk or East Polk or all over, we come together here in Winter Haven because it's kind of in the middle for everybody. Before I get into the Mega Lucario stuff today, I still need to finish a few of these time research tasks that we have. Now you can see here that I still need to do my Win 3 raids, and my recap at the end of this video will catch all this stuff and see what I get for this. But we're gonna wait until those 3 raids are done. But what we can do now is the heavy metal collection, this or that collection challenge, this or that collection, haha, I get it now. Chrome catch collection challenge. So that one's already done, but we're gonna get these other 2 done real quick, and I'm gonna put a magnetic lure for people to use and get these evolutions done. Another beautiful cloudy day in Florida, thank goodness, because we'll be walking all over. I suspect we'll walk around 5 or 6 miles today. And if it was sunny, all my devices would be overheating. Everybody would be overheating. So I'm glad it's nice and cloudy today. All right, Magnezone done. All right, the last one is Aggron, from Larion to Aggron. Collection challenge complete. All right, now let's collect some of these rewards and see what we get. You know what? There's enough Stardust here that it's worth using a star piece, and I'll do some catching too. All right, not shiny, but still. It's gonna be a lot of Stardust. I'm gonna not quick catch it and see just how much. With a star piece, 3 times catch Stardust, 2,250 Stardust. That's wonderful. And lastly, or 2 more I should say, 7,500 Stardust and an encounter with Steelix. Oof, bad throw. Oh well. 7,500 Stardust, 100 more Mega Energy, and an encounter with that Pokemon from the Mega Energy. There we go. 1300 for Scizor. All right, let me quickly catch all these Pokemon and go explore. So I realized just after I popped that star piece that I need to recap my stats for today so we can see what progress we make today. So starting right now, I have 512,461,000 XP. I have walked 10,096 kilometers, and I've caught 317,037 Pokemon and visited 182,356 Pokestops. Let's see what those numbers look like after today. And lastly, let's check my Stardust before I catch too much more. I'm down to 2,008,927 Stardust. Let's see what I get by the end of the day. Been doing those power-ups, so that's why. One more thing we have to do before we get ready for Mega Lucario Raid Day is to get our team set. The resource that I always use is Pokegenie. A lot of people like Pokebattler. They're both very good. I prefer Pokegenie because I have lots of resources and I can just pick the Pokemon that are absolutely the strongest attackers and just go with them. And especially on a day like today where it's going to be a fairly easy raid, I just want to go with the ones that are going to be absolutely the quickest. So you just go to Battle Simulator and scroll down to Mega Lucario. Oh, perfect timing. And then find top counters. Now it's going to spit out my team, but I always, because I don't keep it perfectly updated, I just switch over to all Pokemon and I make my way down. So I'm not worried about Megas today, so I'm going to take Megas out because I'm going to Mega Evolve a Steel type here in a second. That's another thing we got to get to do. But, so taking Megas out, here are my choices. My Groudon does not have Precipice Blades. Let me double check, it might have it. Let me check. Did I put? No, still Frustration. I don't know if I feel like using 100,000 Stardust that way, so I think today we're not going to deal with that one. All right, Blaziken I definitely have. So let me make this team. Here we go. Blaziken. Make sure I got to switch that for counter. It's okay though. Darmanitan. Do I have Shadow Darmanitan? I believe I do. But not powered up. There they are. Yeah, not powered up. That's okay. Excadrill, we definitely have that. Who's next? Garchomp, I've got that for sure. Chandelure, I've got that, and Moltres, both of those for sure. And Moltres. We're going to go with 2 Moltres because I know that they're ready. And that one I've got to fiddle with. Okay, so we have to change to counter on Blaziken. So let's do that real quick. Blaziken. And switch to counter. Alright, that's done. Now we go to Chandelure. And we switch from Hex over to Fire Spin, I believe it was. Yeah, Fire Spin. Not Incinerate. Incinerate's a little too slow, makes dodging really hard. I definitely recommend Fire Spin over Incinerate. And then last thing, we want to make sure both these Moltres have not Wing Attack, but Fire Spin also. Alright, that's that. We're ready.
Hey, all right. Good CP?
The absolute worst awesome. 1475.
1511.
Better. Shiny 1503.
Hey, back-to-back shinies? Yeah. Heck yeah.
Okay, well, we are now 3 hours after. We've done 3 hours of raiding, and we got a ton done. And let's do a quick recap. Let's see what we got done. So, let's see how many Lucario. Raid and age 0. We did 27 raids with 1 shiny. And unfortunately, of course, the screen recording fails on the 1 shiny that I get. But 27 Lucario is pretty good. So let's do a recap of all the things that we listed at the beginning. Let's starting with Stardust. I now have 2,038,075 Stardust. Must have done some powering up too. And now I have, let's see, made some new friends along the way too. I have to accept that friend request. I've now walked 10,104 kilometers. I've caught 317,158 Pokemon. I've visited 182,562 stops, and I have a total of 513,705,000 XP. So pretty good bonuses today. I'll put the differences that I got today up on the screen so you guys can see too. But that's pretty good. And the last thing we need to do before I call it a day on Lucario, Mega Lucario Raid Day is we need to complete these research tasks. We got the Strength of Steel timed research we have to do, and I also want you guys to help me complete my GoFest research. I had to do a few raids there, left on that. I was too focused on doing Necrozma. And we're going to fuse Necrozma to finish the Dusk Settles. But still, let's first do Strength of Steel timed research. Beldum, not shiny. Togedemaru, not shiny. Clink, also not shiny. Skarmory, Mawile, my 3 metal coats, and an 10,000 experience, and an encounter with Pawniard. Okay, still not shiny, but cool. All right, let's complete this GoFest research. Oh, it's my special encounter with Marshadow, wherever he is. There he is. Hopefully I get a good one. It's always the third ball with mythicals. Nice. Marshadow and the Dex. Let's see what I got. 1556 is pretty poor. I'm going to save that until I have a start piece going. Let's fuse in a Necrozma now. I got a shiny today from a trade, but it's not really my best shiny. So I'm just going to go with my best shiny and fuse it. Solgaleo fusion. Thing looks pretty sick. 10 Necrozma, Candy XL. Elite Fast TM, Rare Candy XL. Charged, Elite Charge TM. And that's that. Well, thanks for joining me on this adventure today. I had a lot of fun. I caught a ton of Lucario. I get to play with my friends. And we had a big meetup with a ton of people. So that's really exciting, and I wish you guys can have the same experience. You get to meet up with your friends, because Pokemon Go is really different when you get to meet up with a big group and play all together. like you see in my videos. And if you're in the area, feel free to join my events and come join in our community. It's open and we'd love to have you. We have a lot of fun playing together, as you see in my videos. So until next time, you can watch another adventure video here, or you can watch one of my professor shorts over here. And until then, see you around.